Hey everybody, welcome back. People are really good at this game. By Thursday, me doing the same old thing is not, it doesn't really hold up to what it did on Monday and Tuesday. I'll be like an inedible bird, which really, in a weird way, maybe it's not weird at all. They're like the most evolutionary, the highest on the evolutionary chain. Well, that might not be true now that I think of it. I don't know. Maybe there's some birds who don't get eaten by humans and as a result are freed from predation from us, but then on the other hand, get eaten by, like, things birds are more likely to see, like other birds. So, I mean, when we say something's inedible, we mostly just mean, I guess, that it's inedible to humans. We don't really mean it's inedible to anything. As long as, I guess, like rocks are kind of inedible. But then there was that guy that they ate like a whole airplane or something like that, right? People are very strange these days. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, unhinged start, but also the hinges are back on because we got 2 wins in 2 rounds already. How about one of these? Don't mind if I do. How about one of these? I think it's fine. Let's move you to the front. And I think we just double by. I'm going to move you up. Actually, you being at the back doesn't really matter right now. And then we'll just save 1 gold via the magpie. It's like a little miniature avocado, like the type you can get at Trader Joe's. Feeling like our team is very good. Feeling like our team is fantastic. Well rested. Living in the moment. Moisturized. Unbothered. In my lane. I mean, we cleared them technically with 3 animals remaining. That's a pretty good sign for where we're at. Shh. 2 trumpets is like, listen. You know what? I can basically move your stats straight over. In that case, I'll do it. And I guess I'll add you here. I snooze? I don't snooze. I don't snooze at all. I think the magpie is not doing much for us anymore. We could have gotten a second ant instead, but the ant also, it falls off pretty quick without a pill in the rotation, so I think that we're still looking, I mean, we're looking mighty nice right here. We're not buying with a plan, really. Our plan is just to field the strongest team we can on any given round. That's pretty nice, honestly. If we're gonna do that, like, we should add some meat into the rotation. And let's add, like, a tiebreaker. Getting an early scaler is crazy, but it's gonna buff units that are not gonna hang on too well into the late game, but so be it. Holy cow. Luckiest meat of all time. I couldn't be happier. The problem, and we've seen this many times before, the run is going great right now. If we encounter, like, even a single draw, the whole thing falls apart. It's like this one either goes to 10 or it loses once and then loses forever. Most of the time. I mean, stranger things have happened, but I still roll on this. I'm not sold. I guess I'm maybe taking you. I don't know. So there are a lot of wasted rolls in there, but we're still getting. We've eked a lot of stat points out of this, and we get even more stat points, for example, out of our ant when it blows up. This ox is going to be a problem, though. It's going to be quite the problem indeed. All right, well, there goes the flawless. The hatching chick being shot by the dolphin changed everything. They boomed me. Okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try the double scaler. I snooze. I kind of snooze, but I'm going to place you here as a just in case me for now. I'm not that invested here. A donut, sure, but, like, we'd have to make sure we're giving it to, like, the unit we care to give it to the most, you know? Like, because which one of these units is a donut eater? Like, they all have basically the same utility because it's based on their stats. Oh no, the prophecy's coming true. The sacred text. It's the camels. Before camels existed, in a camel-less world, we were the king. Now the camels have come home to roost and I'm a bum! I'm a nobody! With my weird birds that summon other birds. That summon... Well, you know what? Maybe we could summon a big dog. I would still put out like a 3/8 beluga for now. I know it's not really doing much, but... And then I am thinking, like, you could have the beluga eat the stilts, which is not that useful, but having a large dog spawn is very rare in this game. Or in this weekly, I should say. So I feel like if the element surprise matters in Super Auto Pets, spoilers, it doesn't. Well, we could really take some people by surprise here. Like, look at that. We're fiddling with it. You know how dogs is and all that. Roll me. Holy cow. Why don't you take a lemon just so you get some food here, and then I'll do a triple freeze. A level 3 dragonfly would go pretty hard, I suppose. We've had the dragonfly for a long time. We do have meager scaling. I mean, Leech Camel is like, it's hard to compete with it here. But then the rest of their squad is not that impressive. It might be impressive enough. It might not be impressive enough. Not to win, it'll draw. I feel great about that one. We just drew like a big Leech Camel. Chocolate? No chocolate, but another Osprey, okay? So we have a level 3 Osprey. It's going to summon 3 Groundhogs, which is not even that good. In fact, it could be bad if we're running up against a big camel or something. Big plays. That's a huge magpie, man. And with a lemon? And with a lemon? How dare you? Right here in front of my salad? And yet, look at this. We made it. That's 7. 10 feels like a pipe dream, but you never know. The ant is only here because it keeps getting buffed, honestly. We can't really... Like, the squad is just wide-scaled. We can't really afford to sell anything. We gotta buy, like, equipment, and... Again, we basically need to pray. I think... Like, if we draw a round, that means we lose every subsequent round. So, like... I guess what I'm saying is don't draw. You're an armadillo too? You are an armadillo too. What a sneaky technique. I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying you can't deny the sneakiness of it. It is a little sneaky. Oh, and the reshuffling. The reshuffling has caused me to not summon a dog. Your seahorse won you the match. Incredible. I don't really want you to spit out like a level 3 rhino. I don't really want you to spit out a level 3 taper. What are you spitting out right now? A stilt. That's going to give us 4 trumpets. Why don't we have you eat something, and then you could spit out anything. You could even spit out a stilt, which could give us 4 trumpets. I think what we're looking for is a level 2 eagle. I think eagle getting spat out is like the most valuable resource if we can swing it. Or, like, I guess you could do slug with a snake behind it, as you can see here. What do you got? You had an orca inside? The snake is gonna eat me alive, man. It's already over. We finally punched through the first unit. Yeah, well, good luck. Good luck holding the candle to my 7/7 dog. Okay. I like the econ build this week. I'd like to build a big swan. Seems fun. Why don't you take one of these? Now we got a level 2 eagle getting spat out. That's something. Nah. I mean, I'd love it if we could... I guess it has to go like this for now, but... I think, actually, if we could put a snake behind you, it would make a lot of sense, but that requires us to live through this next round, which is not particularly likely. But it could happen. It's a big-looking squad. Hang on. We clear them. And then the snake will level pretty quick because it'll get a buff from my... well, it'll probably get sniped immediately by, like, a dolphin or something. But I think you leave because you got a melon, basically. You're going to spit out a level 3 eagle, which kind of goes crazy. An eagle just spits out a random unit. It's probably... I mean, I'm inviting humor here. It's probably not going to spit out a unit like an orca that would then spit out 3 units. But it could happen, admittedly. Or does it only spit out tier 5s? That's things I should know by now. Okay, fair play, fair play. Here's our eagle. And you know what? Now we got capacity on the squad, at least. Spit out a level 3 snake. It's not ideal, but I think we're still in the game. I know we're still in the game. Ooh, we got the 9. Well, well, well. You would probably do... I mean, why don't you take a lemon for now? You would do better with like a melon. Or even a 1-up, honestly. Yeah, we're not really fishing for anything else. Take your 1-up. And if we somehow draw... At least we have a bead on a level. This is better than I would have expected this team to do in the mid to late game. But I mean, that's a 50-50. But it's, wait a minute, we're trading fairly well. We're landing some snipes. It spat out an orca, the sacred text, the prophecy. Death touch is obviously like amazing. Oh my god, we're gonna get to 10. Wow. Interesting team. It did as much as it had to do in the late game, and it did very well in the early game. We take those. Good, good. Well done. Me, I guess. Roll on those. Oh, it's a... I'm okay. I'm okay. I feel so alone. All I got to think about's wrinkled bones. You know Alice in Chains? I don't know whatever happened to her. I accept my draw with arms wide open. Another great Alice in Chains song. Definitely not the ideal team, but it's. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. We're gonna have 5 HP no matter what because we drew round 1. The only variable is the number of trophies. If it went by who had the strongest attack, I mean, we take it easy. That one's not... Take It Easy is not by Alice in Chains. That one's by the Eagles. Who, one of the best football-playing bands out there, I think you gotta say. On this one, let me try a Swan. Just because a Swan is like... I think the Econ build with the Bird of Paradise is one of the few things we haven't tried this week. I think we run Big Swan at the front. I would like, next round, buy me a cupcake for now and put it on the camel. But next round, I would combine Silk Moths. We're getting way too much attack. We're going to be overkilling like anything that would be at the front. Never mind, apparently. I'm a genius. Camel at the back, and still I attack. Well, but we'll get our guinea pigs out there. We'll have... We might have a level 3? I don't know. It's like this. Sell me. Buy me. Combine me. Buy me. Combine me. Buy me. Combine me. It's the world's sanest 6/6 of all time. Then why don't you move the guinea pig to the front? I guess we can... No, I like it like this. And then put the ox right there. And I feel like this is a relatively strong team right now. We got a 6/6. We got, you know, 2 levels. And then on top of that, we also can sell the guinea pig back for, alright, you got me, you got me. We can sell the guinea pig back for 3 when it's served its usefulness, which might be like immediately, but that's pretty good value. I think it's a great turn for, like, I think we dump ya, take a dolphin, take some lettuce, very efficient lettuce. I would pop you out here. More lettuce would be fine with me. No lettuce? Give me a dolphin sniper then. And let me run Swan at the front. Just because I think the people tend to put their strongest unit at the front. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, especially now that Silk Moth is in the game. So we take out this... Oh, no. They had a sniper, too. We're running the same team! Whatever. We're still clearing them. Never mind. But there's a game theory here. You run, like, the unit that you want with hurt triggers, not at the front, but you run it behind, because they tend to put their strongest unit at the front. So you have your strongest units cancel each other out, and then you hope that this guy runs into, like, a 1-2 or something like that. Actually, ideally, it would be, like, a 150, but... Okay, roll me. I snooze this. I would feel welcome snoozing this. Definitely I would feel comfortable taking some lettuce. Call me crazy. I would sell a silk moth here and run big camel. I would definitely take a camel. I would rather take lettuce first if it showed up, which it did. Oh, you buffed the wrong unit. With my silk moth gone, let me get this squad. I'm still thinking like Swan, Bird of Paradise if we have enough HP left at that time. Boy, this feels good. Sounds good, man. Sounds good to me. But yeah, Swan, Bird of Paradise could be a nice scaling engine for us. Okay, this. Lettuce is no good anymore. Penguin, sadly, essentially useless until we get a level. We're trapped in a holding pattern. Level 2 Swan feels nice. Beluga is just like, it's just crazy. I guess I still wouldn't freeze a penguin. One penguin, I snooze. A beluga that spits out like a big armadillo could help out our camel to get a unit super buffed, but it probably don't need me to tell you that we're missing like the big camel enablers right now, like no leech, and I guess, just to be honest, I've been ignoring the elephant, but it's like you can go for now. Get a beluga. I don't really know what I want you to eat. I mean, truth be told, if you wanted to go really crazy, you could have it eat an elephant, then spit out an elephant that shoots a camel, make up for lost time a little bit. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I'm tapped. I'm tapped. I would keep the dolphin going maybe, but this is a much goofier build. I think our best chance of a pivot, honestly, looks something like if we could maybe get Slug coming out of the Beluga. Wow, you clear me. I'm stunned. Slug coming out of the Beluga with a tree frog behind. I'm not taking the dolphin. We're unwinding. We have like no levels. I'm not taking a dragonfly. We have other... Okay, there's something. Sell you first. Well, no, wait. Yeah. Do I want you to eat an armadillo? I suppose I do. I do still. You're at tier 5. We're on tier 5s. You should just eat them. Eat the armadillo. At some point, I do want you to eat a slug. I'm realizing again. I think you get sold. I think you just come out just so we can have more efficient rolls. Chocolate on a camel. Tier 6 Stegosaurus. These are the lyrics to I Am the Walrus. Chocolate on a camel. Tier 6 Stegosaurus. Semolina Pilchard climbing up the Eiffel Tower. They are the Eggmen. Okay, sorry. Woo! There's no way we can win this, right? Like you gotta have a slug back there. I'm planning as if we're gonna be on lethal. An eagle, that's not really much better for us. Okay, good plan. It's planning to be on lethal, and here we are. Well, listen. Pray this lands on your camel. We obviously, I know I need like something that dies multiple times to be sucked up by this, so an eagle would be fine. And then what am I doing with the camel? Great question, brother. I have no idea. I guess the camel's just chilling back here to maybe buff the Stegosaurus. I have no clue. It all fell apart, man. It was supposed to be so easy. We're gonna get some snipes, though. I would say I can't be too upset at the distribution of these snipes. We're gonna pull out at least a 4th win. I mean, anything that I put lemon on means that it's not gonna get the Stegosaurus buff. I'm going to put it on you so you don't get the buff. I'd rather have you get the buff, or especially you. But if I feed you a food, you're going to eat a lion, which is no good for us. So I'm going cross-eyed a little bit. It's a tough situation. It's like I want to freeze you, but I also want to put a melon on you. So I'm just going to bet that you... No. It's you had your chance. I don't think Orca necessarily beats Eagle. We went through this. I feel when the Eagle spits out an Orca, you're like, obviously Eagle clears. But even in most situations, given what we're looking for here, I think the Eagle clears for us. I'm hoping, at least. Stop shooting my Stegosaurus, man. That's like an integral part of my strategy here. Good shot, kid. Good shot, bad shot, good shot. Okay, hang on. We got something. No, we're dead. Honestly, I think we were given more mercy than they should have given us. Like, I think that team was dead in the water for a while. It's actually the worst assortment of starting animals I think I've ever seen. At least we have a 2-1, and then I would rather just give you honey. Accept your loss. Be like a rich personality. There's a joke in there somewhere. Ha ha ha. Reminds me of the Situations roast of Donald Trump. You gotta hand it to her. This is about Donald Trump's wife. I didn't write the joke. Don't be mad at me. The Situation probably didn't write it either, because it's kind of funny. You gotta hand it to her. She married him for love. She loves money. What? That's his words, not mine. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, we won, by the way, which is kind of crazy. But I also feel like sometimes when you have a bad team, especially in the early rounds, the game tries to match you against a team that has like the same number of pets that you do. So I think maybe we cheated the system a little bit. Now we could run Salamander, but I don't dislike the idea of just trying to... Let me put it this way. I feel like taking a raccoon is like, and we'll freeze it right there. It's like taking an egg in 20 minutes till dawn. It's basically, it's a net loss to be holding it for a while. Like it drags at your team because you're taking up an inventory spot with something that's not very good. But if you can make it to the point where it and I'm going to level, maybe against my best interest, but if you can make it to the point where it pops off, it can really be an asset for you in the late game. So I'm giving it a chance. Because we've already, this week I've managed to record a lot of videos. Holy cow, it sort of worked. So I'm like, you know... I'm not just gonna jump in and run like my 15th Salamander build. I'll cut it at 14. I'm based like that. How about a level? Seems like a great time to have a penguin, quite frankly. Let's unwind this ant here. Take a penguin. And maybe now we can steal some meat via the raccoon. The raccoon will also be getting some buffs, which is nice. I'm sorry to say to the swan... I just don't think it's the right time. I think, like, I needed more of you faster. No disrespect intended. I'm going to give my camel a nice buff here, and then we'll save 1 gold via the magpie. And we know what's getting buffed. The hatching chick is just so useful as, like, a nice placeholder. Then you swap it out for a beluga, or an eagle, or an orca, or something. It's also, as much as I complain about it getting sniped, I would rather it get sniped than, like, my second weakest unit, so... Kind of snooze on these. Could buy a cupcake. I'm not a cupcake hater. I love it. I do care. I love it. -2, they're saying. Can you believe this? Now, the raccoon will really shine once we start getting these leeches that have lemons. We're not there yet. That feels bad. Different raccoon position could have saved us, but if I knew the future, you know, I'd be buying calls or puts right now. I wouldn't be out here playing super auto pets, that's for sure. Level 2 camel, quite nice. The time has come. Let's put the eagle out there. I think the eagle can operate fine in position 1, and then maybe the raccoon can steal later foods. I would like to guarantee... I mean, you're buffing level 2s. I would like to guarantee that the raccoon gets one of the buffs, and then the other one can go to the magpie or the camel, okay? And I'll freeze you right here. I know it seems insane, but I want to give the raccoon his time in the sun, okay? I want him to steal some melons and some lemons. Holy cow, look at this. We got a useful gorilla out there already. And then I stole your honey, and I reject your reality and substitute my own. How about that? Beluga goes pog crazy. But let's be real. If we're not using a camel, get it out of here. Run a beluga that eats something. Probably not a penguin. You're going to be mad about this one. Sell the eagle, buy a second penguin, and then get your beluga to eat a penguin. I don't really want it to eat a tree frog right now, but it's better than nothing probably. Plus we got the buffs out of that. And look at the main thing is the buffs we're getting on the raccoon and the magpie. Why? Well, I don't know. Don't be a hater, I guess. Hey, can you guys start like buying some foods so that I could start using them against you? I don't know if this is a 10-piece, but I'm happy that it seems to be a little viable for where we're at in the game. We did lose that one by like quite a lot, but I wouldn't mind you taking a chili pepper. It's got to be for a good unit though. It's kind of got to be for like an eagle, which means we're not going to get it this time. Leveled penguin is kind of important though. A wolf is not horrendous necessarily. If we moved you back a little bit. But we got to make sure that why am I rolling with a level 3 magpie? He's a fool. He's an idiot. We could be getting free rerolls. Okay, I continue stealing no foods. May God have mercy on your soul. That one, that's painful. But you know what? We still got 2 life left. We got a little canvas left to paint on. I would have you eat a badger first, and then we're going to roll. Well, start there. Stegosaurus goes crazy. What are you spitting? Are you spitting out a badger? I would rather you spit out a swan, just so we're not killing, like, our own units. But obviously, like, it's not amazing. And you could... I mean, a snake does pretty well on this squad. I'm going to freeze... Well, but we don't want to spit it out. Please, just give me an eagle, okay? It's like, it's not that much to ask. And also, Stegosaurus, you better buff the beluga or you're off the squad, okay? Do you think my words are something to be trifled with? This is the most painful loss, replacing previously the most painful loss. That one hurt worse. Bro, I just need you to spit out something. Orca, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Go ahead and spit out an orca. I'm going to move raccoon to position 1 and hope that it steals some food. Look, listen. Anyone could tell you this squad's a little goofy. We'll see how goofy it is when we're a-hyuckin' orcas that are a-hyuckin' 2 more things out there. Probably 2 level 1 ants, which should be a whole lot of fun for us. Okay, great proof of concept for our raccoon. Clearly this is a unit we should not be taking. What a waste of everyone's time. What a colossal failure. May God have mercy on your soul. Well... that's what I get for trying to have fun. Trying to have fun. Raccoon, you're off the list, okay? Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I'll see you next time. See ya.